With the success of Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2, you'd have to be a fool to not capitalize on making this a trilogy. However, there's a teensy tiny problem. Media Molecule, the creator of Little Big Planet, wanted to step away from this franchise. With them gone, who's gonna develop the games now? Sumo Digital? The Sonic Racing guys? Okay. Sumo Digital has some pretty big shoes to fill as the new developers of Little Big Planet. Can they live up to the expectations set by the previous two games? After 3 years of development, Sumo Digital released the third installment of this beloved franchise in 2014. And wow! This game has a very noticeable drop in quality. While I wouldn't consider this a bad game per se, I do prefer the first two games. Well, let's see what the damage is. Let's hop right into Little Big Planet 3. First, we have to install the game on the PlayStation 3. I just love the fact that it took me 13 minutes to install. Meanwhile, on the PlayStation 4 version, it just boots right up. Either way, we get our intro level. Holy Shadow of the Colossus, Batman! That's some serious frame rate issues. Anywho, we skip the main menu and just go straight into the campaign. Most of my issues with said campaign are mostly with the cutscenes. Well, no wonder the Titans are free. The can has ceased to exist. And it's not just the can. I found that various objects can just go missing for a second or two. There's also audio issues.
Long ago, the former Negativitron nearly...
Oh dear. And also, look at Oddsock. This is the outfit I gave him, just for reference. Now here's a random cutscene. Does this outfit look right to you? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, on the bright side, the gameplay sections are mostly bug-free. Just occasional stuttering here and there. Alright, let's move on to... no DLC this time. Ah well, let's check out Poppet Puzzles. These are extremely fun tutorials for the creation mode, and they are also very clean and polished. Well, except for a few things. Whenever I'm smearing textures on the PlayStation 3 version, the game will just randomly drop frames. Honestly though, it does actually make it a little bit easier to line up the textures. Also, take a look at this. I am in the sensor zone, and this door is just not opening. In order for me to open this door, I had to extend the trigger zone. Also, this Sackbot broke the switch. How did it do that? Oh well, there's a few remaining... Wait a second. Why is the connectors tutorial unchecked? Why is the basic tutorials unchecked? I absolutely did every one of those. As I was saying, the remaining tutorials are PlayStation Move tutorials. Cool beans! Okay, this is it. Let's put our newfound skills to the test with the very famous level creator. Go! Boom! Excelsior! Now let's see if we can publish this puppy. Alright. I can't. Remember that great tragedy I mentioned last time? Well, unfortunately, it extends to this game as well. While the servers for the PlayStation 3 version of this game were axed on September 13, 2021, the PlayStation 4 version servers were actually turned back on. With this, fans got to rejoice as they could finally play the community creations again. For about 2.5 years. Due to more attacks on the servers, they were permanently axed in April of 2024, officially rendering the online features of this game moot. And that is a damn shame, because the community was going really strong up until this point. Also, Sumo Digital removed LittleBigPlanet 3 from digital storefronts 6 months after they shut the servers down. Now you can only get this game physically, and it is not useless. I would say the single-player campaign is probably the weakest in the series, and it can also be finished in 3 hours. But it's more than made up for with the very fun Poppet levels and probably the most advanced level creator in the series. If you're here for the whole package, I highly recommend you pick this up. But if you're just here for the campaign, it's not worth it.